Hey everybody, Mark Wages with Remax Executive out of Mooresville, North Carolina. So this is our March 2014 market update. So you saw the video in February of 2014, a little dismal. You know, I'm contribute that into the bad weather. You know, you can say it was this or that, but we'll just say it was the bad weather and move on from there, right? So this year, 2014, in general, has been looking pretty good. March 2014 specifically is what we're going to talk about. So I'm going to kind of go through the numbers here, and give you the overview. If you're a numbers person, you'll get all that. We'll scroll them at the bottom as well. Then we'll kind of talk about the market in general, what I've been seeing, kind of think how things are going, general perceptions in the market, things like that. All right, so March 2014, year-over-year closed sales are up 1.4%, so a little move there. Medium sales price is up 2.4%, and year-over-year inventory is down almost 5%. So we'll get into what those numbers mean a little bit more in depth here. All right, so new listings. So we noticed in February new listings were down quite a bit. March they're actually up 5% over March of 2013. So that's a good sign. We had just over 5,200 new listings in March. And everybody likes to spring is kind of the hot time to list property. So that's good to see that uptick, 4.6% up there. Closed sales were also up 1.4% over last year. So about 2,600 closed sales, and that's saying something because last year we were up 25% over 2012. So you know, up almost 27% over what we were seeing in 2012 as far as closed sales for the month of March. So that's really good to see. You know, people are starting to be able to, you know, the interest rates have been really low, but now the economy's coming back, jobs are coming back, people feel more stable, so they're able to actually start to make those moves. Before they may have had the ability, but they were a little concerned about, you know, what the market was going to do, if it was going to stabilize, how the job market was going to be in general. So now we're seeing, you know, everything's kind of stabilizing, so you're seeing more people will start to move into homes, starting to upgrade, you know, kind of make those moves, whether it's downsizing or upsizing, things like that. So one of the factors I always love, days on the market. So days on the market until sale, down 10% over last year of March. 102 days on the market, and time list to close 141 days. I believe it was 145 days for February. So that's down even 6% over March of last year. So all good things. So average list price $288, up 6.7%. Average sales price $214. That's down about 0.5% over last year. Last year was up 10% though over 2012. So we're still doing really well there in my opinion. Median sales price was $172,000 in the Charlotte market, and that's up about 2.4% over February of last year. And February of last year was up 9% over February of 2012. So good moves there as well. Another question, I get a lot of people that ask me, this is always a fun stat to look at. Okay, I'm going to list my house at $200,000. How much of that can I expect to get? So the Charlotte Regional Realtor Association, they actually publish all these numbers that I use for our monthly market update. And for March, it's looking at 93.3%. So that's of original list price received. So of what you listed the home at, about 93.3%. That's actually up 0.3% over a year ago. So not too bad, and it's up about 3% over 2012. So another good number that I like to look at is how much supply do we have out there. You know, if there's a year's worth of houses on the market, you know, the chance of you being able to sell your home really quickly are pretty slim, right? So right now we're looking at inventory of about 5.1 months. That's down 11% over 2014 and over 2013, excuse me. And 2013 was actually down 41% over 2012. So back March of 2012, we were looking at 9.7 months of inventory on the market. So that's a huge difference. So, you know, the last 2 years we can see things start to stabilize, but from what we were looking at in 2012, things we're at a much better place. So that's kind of the general overview of what's going on in March. You know, it's just things are starting to come around a little bit. Say spring is here, you know, everybody's starting to get out and shop, and the weather's getting nicer. Everybody's starting to kind of head out and do those things, working in the yard, you know, contemplating listing or buying. So that always brings new people in the market. So we should start to see some increased listings here, more properties moving, things like that, more buyers out shopping around. It's a good transition period, so if you're looking to list, it's a good time to do it. You know, and all the leaves are starting to come out now, and flowers are blooming, so it you know, makes really nice pictures, things like that. So always little things to think about, right? So, but that's kind of the overview of March 2014. Things are looking a little bit better. You know, it's not a big change from a year ago, but things are overall looking better, and definitely better than 2012. We're kind of on the same trend that we were for 2013. So, you know, we'll kind of keep updating, and before long here we'll have the April one, and we'll see what April looks like, and as we flow into the summertime and really get a feel for, you know, how the year's shaking out. So I'll have my info below at the bottom of the video. If you have any questions about the market or general things that are going on, you know, feel free to shoot me email, shoot me a text message, give me a call, whatever works out best for you. You can post questions on the YouTube video here as well. And look forward to seeing you on the next monthly update.